everyone, and welcome back to the Everyday English podcast, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Anna.
And I'm Mark. We are so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're on the bus, cooking dinner, or just relaxing, you're in the right place.
Yes, you are. And today we are talking about a question we get all the time from our wonderful listeners. Mark, what's the question?
People ask us, Anna, Mark, what is the secret, the big secret to learning English?
Exactly. And there is no one magic secret, is there? But today, we want to talk about what we believe is the most helpful, the most powerful, and the most
free. The most free way to learn.
Yes! So our topic today is the easiest way to learn English for free. We're going to share simple, happy ideas you can start today. No expensive books, no scary tests, just real, everyday English.
This topic is super important because learning English shouldn't feel hard or stressful or cost a lot of money. The best learning happens when you enjoy it, when it's part of your normal life.
Absolutely. And for our beginner friends, this is perfect for you. We'll use slow, clear English today and repeat the important parts. So get comfortable, let's begin.
Okay, so Anna, the easiest way to learn English for free. When I hear that, the first word in my head is listen.
Listen, that's a good one. My first word is every day. Because the easiest way is to use English a little bit every single day.
Yes. So our first big idea is listen every day. It's so simple. You don't have to understand every word, just listen. Your ears and your brain need to get used to the sounds of English.
For example, you are doing it right now. You are listening to our podcast. That's perfect. But what else can you listen to?
Well, music is a fantastic way. Find songs in English that you like. Slow songs are great for beginners. Listen to them. Then maybe find the words, the lyrics online and read them while you listen.
Yes. And another idea, listen to English sounds in the background. When you are cleaning your house or working on your computer, you can play an English radio station or a podcast like this one, or even an audiobook for children. The words are simple and clear.
Let's do a quick example. Anna, pretend you are a learner. You like a song. What do you do?
Okay. I like the song Count on Me by Bruno Mars. It is sweet and slow. First, I just listen and enjoy. Then I find the lyrics on my phone. I see the words. I listen again and read. I hear, if you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea. I see the words stuck in the middle of the sea. Now I understand. It's a picture in my head.
Perfect. You see? You didn't sit at a desk. You just enjoyed a song and learned new words. Stuck, middle, sea. That's easy and free.
Our second big idea is about your eyes. Watch English videos. But Mark, not just any videos, right?
Right. For beginners, I say use the magic of YouTube. But be smart. Turn on the subtitles.
Yes, subtitles are your best friend. You can watch short videos about things you love. Do you like cooking? Watch a simple cooking video in English. Do you like football? Watch short football news. You see the pictures, you hear the words, and you read the words. Your brain connects everything.
And here is a very, very powerful tip. Watch children's shows in English.
I love this tip. People sometimes think, I am an adult. I cannot watch cartoons. But for learning English, cartoons and shows for children are amazing. The English is slow, the words are simple, the stories are easy to follow. It's made for learners.
Exactly. You will hear basic, useful sentences all the time, like, hello, how are you? Let's go over there. Simple, perfect English.
Let's imagine a mini situation. You are watching a children's show about animals.
Look at the dog. The dog is running. Run, dog, run. Now the dog is tired. The dog is sleeping.
You hear running, Tired, sleeping. You see a dog running and then sleeping. You understand immediately. It's easy and fun.
Our third idea is about your mouth. Speak a little every day. Now, I know this can feel scary for beginners.
It can feel scary, yes, but you don't need to talk to a person on the first day. You can talk to yourself.
Talk to yourself. Anna, are you crazy?
Maybe a little. But seriously, when you are alone, describe what you are doing. In English, in simple words. For example, you are making coffee in the morning. You can say, okay, now I take the cup, I put coffee in the cup, I add hot water, I add milk, I stir, my coffee is ready. It smells good.
That is brilliant practice. You are using simple verbs. Take, put, add, stir. You're practicing the present simple tense naturally. No grammar book needed. Just talk about your life.
And when you feel a little more brave, you can talk to your pet or your plant, or even use a language app where you can speak and the app listens. But the key is, don't be afraid to make sounds in English. Your mouth needs to practice too.
Which brings us to our fourth idea. Use free apps and websites. The internet is full of incredible free tools.
For vocabulary, apps like Duolingo or Memrise are fun and free. They're like little games. You learn 5 new words a day. That's 150 words in a month. Easy.
For listening and reading at the same time, you can find websites with simple news stories for English learners. They write the news in easy English, and often you can listen to the article. Listen and read.
And don't forget the dictionary. Always use an English Learner's Dictionary online. It's free. For example, if you don't know the word easy, you look it up. The definition says, not difficult, simple to do. Now you learn 2 words for the price of 1.
Okay, we have 4 big ideas. Listen, watch, speak, and use free tools. Now, let's talk about some common mistakes or problems people have when they try to learn for free.
The biggest mistake is trying to do too much too fast.
Yes, if you try to study for 2 hours on Saturday, you will feel tired and forget everything. It is much, much better to learn for 15 minutes every day, every single day. 15 minutes of listening to a song, 15 minutes of watching a video. Small steps every day.
Another common problem is frustration. You hear a fast conversation in a movie and you think, I don't understand anything. My English is bad.
Please don't think that. That movie is for native speakers. It's too fast for beginners. It's like running a marathon when you are learning to walk. It's normal not to understand. Go back to the slower, easier materials. Be kind to yourself.
Be your own best friend, not your worst teacher. Say, good, I understood the word hello. Celebrate the small wins.
And a tip about speaking, many learners worry about their accent.
Oh, accents. Everybody has an accent. My accent is different from Mark's accent. The goal is not to have a perfect British or American accent. The goal is to speak clearly so people can understand you. That's all. Please don't worry about your accent. It is part of your story.
Well said. Okay, let's practice and recap some of the key phrases and ideas from today. Anna, can we do a little review conversation?
Let's do it. Let's pretend we are 2 friends giving advice to a third friend who wants to learn English easily.
Hi, Anna. I want to improve my English, but I don't have much money. What can I do?
That's no problem. You can do a lot for free. First, listen to English every day. Maybe listen to music or a podcast.
Oh, a podcast, like the Everyday English podcast?
Yes, exactly like that. And also watch videos with subtitles. You can watch cartoons or videos about your hobbies.
Hobbies? I like cooking.
Perfect. Watch a cooking video in English. Listen and read the subtitles. And don't forget to speak a little. You can talk to yourself at home.
Talk to myself? Like, I am cutting an onion now?
Yes, just like that. It's great practice. And use free apps on your phone to learn new words every day.
So listen, watch, speak,
And use apps a little every day.
That's it. Small steps. You can do it.
Wonderful. Let's repeat those 4 key actions slowly. Please repeat after us if you can. Listen every day. Watch videos with subtitles. Speak a little every day. Use free apps and websites.
Excellent. Remember, the easiest way is the way you enjoy. Find what you love: music, movies, sports, science, and connect it to English. Make English a part of your fun time, not just your study time.
We are coming to the end of our time today. Anna and I truly hope you found this helpful and motivating.
If you enjoyed this chat, please help our podcast grow. You can do that for free, too.
Yes, subscribe to the Everyday English Podcast on your favorite podcast app so you never miss an episode. That's free learning delivered to you every week.
If you're on YouTube, give this video a thumbs up, a like. It helps other learners find us.
And most importantly, we would love to hear from you. Write a comment below. Tell us, what is your favorite free way to learn English? Do you have a favorite English song? Share with our community.
Your comments make us so happy and help us make better episodes for you. Thank you for being such a wonderful part of our learning family.
From both of us, Anna and Mark, thank you for listening. Remember, language learning is a journey. Be patient, be kind to yourself.
And most of all,
Keep practicing your English every day.
see you next time on the Everyday English Podcast.